The first ceremony we usually have in this 2-week retreat in the jungle with me is tobacco ceremony, which is also called tobacco purge. You drink tobacco tea. It's not common to have planes passing by here. It's not common. Well, the first ceremony we participate is tobacco. It's tobacco purge. You drink the tobacco tea, which is very bitter in taste. And yes, you vomit. You vomit a lot during this experience, this ceremony. It is not an easy experience. It can be challenging physically a lot. It may make your heart beat a lot. It can make you sweat a lot, feel heat, feel cold. It's an intense experience physically. But at the same time, it is an excellent way to purify yourself and to prepare yourself for the upcoming ceremonies, because it purifies you, it cleans you, it resets you in different ways. Physically, it makes you kind of cleaner and inner-wise as well, which helps prepare for the upcoming ceremonies such as ayahuasca, for example, because then you are more sensitive. When you are more clean, you are more sensitive and you can understand more what is happening, and you can also get more from the whole experience when you are more clean. When you are more kind of dirty within yourself, then a part of the experiences or upcoming shamanic experiences is going to be still to purify yourself, because only after you have purified yourself to a certain level, you will be able to experience other effects of master plants such as ayahuasca. So tobacco is an important ceremony, and it is usually an intense one. The next ceremony after tobacco is Chiric Sanango, and that is another very powerful master plant which I have started to give recently, and that is another special story for me about this retreat that I am narrating now. Because one of the participants, Aditya, the Indian guy, the Australian guy, he was also the reason why I started to give Chiric Sanango. I wasn't giving Chiric Sanango master plan to people before because I didn't feel ready. Because this master plant is very powerful, and I have dieted it. Now I have dieted it 5 times in my life, and each time was almost 1 month or 3 weeks, 21 days. Many times I have done. And throughout the course of more than 10 years, I have drank this plant 5 times, did 5 dietas, so basically almost 5 months in total with this master plant, which is very powerful in different ways. If you are wanting to get to know more about Chiric Sanango Dieta, I have a video about that on my channel, long video. But I have so much respect to this master plant, and it is so powerful that I wasn't ready to give it before. To other people I wasn't ready to give it to. However, when I heard the story of Adi, when I called him, when he wrote to me just a few days before the retreat started, he wrote me that he wants to come, and I said we should have a call, and we communicated through audio messages as well. I understood that Adi is having some really difficult issues with his health. Basically, for the past some years he has been having a pressure in his head that would make him feel strong headaches and pains, and wouldn't be letting him live well, and would also affect his faculties, the way he speaks, the way he is, the way he is. And I knew that giving ayahuasca to Adi could be very dangerous, because if he already has the pressure in his head, then it is dangerous to give him ayahuasca, because ayahuasca is an intense experience, and if you have problems with your head, such as pressures or things, if you have problems with your heart or problems with your stomach, this is like a red flag. It can be dangerous. And Adi had this condition, so I said, Adi, I don't know, most likely I will not give you ayahuasca, because I don't know if this is a good thing for you. I may give you just a little bit, but probably not even that. And this is when I had a call with Adi, this is when I understood that I feel ready to give Chiric Sanango. I feel ready to give Chiric Sanango that I feel I have to give to Adi this master plan, because I felt that Chiric Sanango would help him. And I knew that, you know, with Adi's, my brother Aditya's situation, he has been to all kinds of therapies, and he sought help to help him with this condition, which wasn't letting him live well. And he didn't receive much help, as I understood. And I knew that Chiric Sanango, and I felt that Chiric Sanango can help him. And this is why we ended up drinking Chiric Sanango on that retreat. So it is a special story for me of how it all starts, of me giving Chiric Sanango to other people. It started with Adi, and for me it is also very special to know this and to remember this, is that because I really think and feel and see that Chiric Sanango medicine had helped him throughout the retreat of 2 weeks. We drank Chiric Sanango, I think, 3 times. I think it was 3 times, maybe more, maybe 4. And this was the ceremony after the tobacco. I woke up the guys early in the morning at, I think, 3 or 4 a.m. to give them to drink Chiric Sanango, which I have prepared myself. And not only I gave it to Adi, which was the reason that I decided to give Chiric Sanango, but I also felt I have to give it and share it with other participants as well. All of us men, all of us, we drank Chiric Sanango. So this is why I also knew that this retreat is gonna be intense. We are going for intense master plans. But I felt that we can handle it, that the participants are ready for that. And I didn't give the same amount of Chiric Sanango. And also other medicines, ayahuasca, tobacco, other medicines, I gave different amounts to different people, depending on how they are physically and inner-wise. By the way, Adi hadn't drunk tobacco, because tobacco, as I said, it can also, as an intense experience physically, also produces. As an intense experience physically, I don't think that this would be a good thing for Adi regarding his headaches, the pressure in his head. So this is why I didn't give him tobacco, and which is what was also, I wasn't sure if I'm gonna give him ayahuasca. But I felt that Chiric Sanango, he can do this, and he has to do this. So actually I gave Adi more Chiric Sanango than the rest of the guys, now that I remember it. Chiric Sanango, what effects does it give to you? What effects do the people experience? After drinking it, we went back to sleep. As I said, we drank it early in the morning at 4 a.m. I guess. And after that I said to the brothers that we are advised to meditate, practice, but if we want we can just go back to sleep, and then we're gonna practice more in the morning. So after some little meditations we would lay down and have some more rest if we want. I was meditating but the experience you start feeling is you may experience cold, numbness, shivering in your physical body, like numbness in your mouth, in your tongue, in your extremities, your fingers, your feet. You feel this interesting sensation, which is actually quite pleasant. You can feel things in your bones that, because Chiric Sanango is healing bones, it heals rheumatism, heals arthritis, as I have shared with you in my long experience, long videos, my experience, my dietas with Chiric Sanango. It had healed my incurable disease of rheumatism, arthritis. I have healed it, and it's been more than 10 years since my dieta of Chiric Sanango, and I don't feel any pain in my bones anymore. I have healed it completely, permanently, my rheumatism, arthritis. So this is a powerful medicine, Chiric Sanango, that also heals your physical body from incurable diseases. And these are the physical sensations that you feel after you drink Chiric Sanango. But as you continue drink, and these physical sensations last for maybe like 3 hours usually. And we drank Chiric Sanango like 3 or 4 days. I think like each second day we drank, early in the morning. And when you keep on drinking it, and when you continue doing the dieta, the retreat, different things start happening with you because you drink Chiric Sanango. On a more spiritual, on a more deeper level within, it was an important part of the retreat. And I see already from my experience that giving Chiric Sanango makes the retreat in itself more intense, more profound in some ways, and therefore for me it is a high privilege to be sharing Chiric Sanango medicine with people who come to my retreats. But again, this is a very powerful master plant, and therefore it requires a more strict way of living, and it is Chiric Sanango. I can say that the retreat with Adi, James, Peter and Danielius, we had a very positive experience regarding Chiric Sanango, at least the way I see it in them, because it also made us connect with our masculine side, with the men. It was like a men encounter in different ways. And I see that this dynamic was also helped by the plant of Chiric Sanango, because Chiric Sanango helps you with your masculinity, with being a man. It kind of teaches you what it is to be a man. It's a masculine master plant, and as you may or may not know, different shamanic plants have different energies. Ayahuasca is more feminine. It is like a mother, like a grandmother. You can feel its energy more soft, more feminine. And plants like Chiric Sanango, like San Pedro, like tobacco, you can definitely feel it is more masculine energy. And therefore different master plants also teaches you spiritually, teaches you different things. It affects you and gets to you in different ways, emotionally, spiritually, mentally. And Chiric Sanango helps you with your masculinity. And also tobacco does. And also San Pedro does, which I will talk about a bit later. And giving to the participants Chiric Sanango, I can say that I can see, I can feel the effects in them which are nothing but positive in different ways. Because I have dieted this plant myself so many times, I can feel this plant and I can feel it in them, and I can feel that the positive and shining and empowering effect they gave to the participants, to my brothers. Chiric Sanango.